character shown by your team today. Went down against the run-up play, and Cavalier essentially 11 men behind the ball for a long period of time. Took a while to break them down, but in the end, you got over the line. This must be the film that you're looking for, having started the season 2 draws.
Well, yes, I'm very pleased with the result, but not such the performance. I think we dominated possession. We played into the opponent hand for most part of the game. I think we didn't utilize the width of the pitch and get run in behind the Cavaliers backline. But as I say, we show character this afternoon and come out victorious.
And this is something to build on. You will be back playing in the Caribbean Cup shortly. So these kinds of wins are the wins that will have to propel you to be able to get that balance in both competitions and to continue on the winning streak.
Well, yes, I want to take it a game at a time. You know, good to start, as I said before, get the double in the column. You know, so we just want to use this as a stepping stone going forward.
Reggie, who was the captain armband today, took responsibility from the penalty spot to draw your level. Character again. Must be pleased with that.
Well, yes, as I said, we're pleased with most of the guys' performance this afternoon. You know, we only can get better game by game.
And your substitutes came on, they wore down the Cavalier defense, and there was one substitute who got in between the goalkeeper and defender, squeezed that home for you, got you win, in the 90th minute of play. You couldn't have been better than that.
Well, no, you couldn't have asked more. This is what you want when you have players coming in off the bench, you know, the impact players and the players that went out there this afternoon. Not only Ryan Edwards, but Biggs and Exodus, you know, they made an impact.
Coach, in the attacking third, we tried a lot going centrally, but couldn't find the space. We went wide, got some runs in, but the delivery into the box wasn't coming off that much. Not a bad space. That was true, that part of the game.
I think we were a bit impatient. We didn't use the width of the pitch, you know, and each time the more pleasant players want the ball, they want the ball to feed, not into space. So it was very easy for a Cavalier defense line. We know they're going to play into a mid and low, but we know they're going to give up a lot of possession. But I think we never hurt them the way we should have until late in the game.
I think in the first half, I think the defense line for Cavaliers got better in terms of ball coming in. In the second half, tactically you made a big change where you put on somebody who's more mobile, you know, quicker to the ball and pay defense, and you got us through that change.
Well, as I said before, the players that came onto the pitch, you know, they made it difficult for us because we have Exodus going down the flank cross, Biggs going down, you know, and we have a Ryan Edwards who is going to run in between the opponent defenders. And as I said before, they all made an impact.
We saw Biggs coming on the right side, using his left foot mostly, cutting in. For me, I thought it was easier for Ainsworth to mark, but we saw instances where he gets inside and he almost scored. But I think tactically, that wasn't going off well for him.
No, well, that's how you see it, but that's how we want to play. At times, he didn't position. The position of his body create a problem for him. And as soon as he set the way how we want, then it was a different game. Then the defender couldn't handle him. He popped up in the last and could have even scored. But pleased with his performance.
Coach, it seems as if each time you and the Cavalier teammates you end up going through a penalty. Is this something that you talk to your guys about to get everybody up like you did today?
Well, as I said before, the Mount Pleasant Cavaliers game always be a tough one, you know. But, you know, as I said before, we get the better of them today, so we just look forward for the next one.
All right, Coach. Thank you.
All right.